Hey guys, a little impromptu video today. I met a beekeeper through another beekeeper that does queens. So this morning I helped a friend do a few splits and add these queen cells in there. So he does grafting and he puts them in the little queen cups, and it's a process I want to eventually learn, so hopefully includes me in on it. But it was good timing because he had extras. So when we did the splits of my other beekeeper friend's house, who should be on his way, they had an extra, which was good. It's good timing because the other night I helped a friend. They had done a cutout, but just needed the bee vac. So basically I just went over there and vacuumed out the bees and told him I could put in a frame of eggs to make a new queen, but not knowing I would get this. So that's this. It's Saturday. It's been sealed up since Thursday. So we are about to break it open and I'm gonna show you. So she did the rubber band method to do the cutout and basically put the comb inside of a existing bee frame and put a rubber band around it to hold it in place. So you'll see that when I get to it, and hopefully this queen cell will help out, get him a queen. Oh, the reason it doesn't have a queen is because, that's a good question. The hive had probably swarmed a couple days before that she did the cutout on. So when she did the cutout, there were capped queen cells, but you always damage brood and everything like that when you move them over. So we weren't sure how viable those were. I opened one thinking maybe they were old enough, but it was still just royal jelly and a grub. So here we go. Gonna open it up, put this guy in there, and maybe a frame of emerging brood. We'll see how much room we got. There's gonna be a good amount of bees.
Ooh, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've done that before, and I don't even like the rubber bands.
Yeah. So they'll fall, and the comb will get all unsituated. I've seen people say that if you do this, do it with mediums, because
it's too deep. They're too deep. In other words, what you've done is taken out the cone that was already in the ground or in a hole and broke it out.
Yep.
And put it in there and put rubber bands to hold it.
That's it. And it looks like I don't know if they're tearing it apart or if they're working it.
Yeah, probably.
A little bit of both. All right, so we have is frame from the other hive. There's larvae, some nurse bees. Checking again for the queen. All right. Okay. Put this right down in here.
Ralph?
Yes, sir.
Instead of using rubber bands, I've got some made up, and I use chicken wire.
I was thinking, because I do something like that with the top bars, I was thinking that would be better if you could.
I use chicken wire.
You nail it to the top.
And folded it around. Leave one side open, lay it in there, bring it back, and then put a couple tacks in it.
Okay. That's probably be way better than just the rubber bands.
The rubber bands will rot sometimes way before you're gonna have to lift one up.
I'm also worried. We can't do this like we did at your house.
Can you just lay it on top? Oh, you got it. That's right. It's got sand up. I'm sorry.
Push that down. Check on it in a few days. Don't clean up that, honey.
Okay. There you go.
That's pretty steady.
Yeah, that's good. Yep.
Bend it on each side. We'll try that. And I'll shake this out. Yeah, I've heard of a guy that does cutouts in Miami, and whenever he was at one of the bee colleges, but he said whenever he does this, he never even takes the comb. And I started doing that too. You take the bees, but the comb, you just give them like that, a new frame, and they build in there. I almost treat it like a swarm. But without a queen, that's kind of tough because they won't hang around like this one did. All right, so I'm just gonna shake these out.
Yeah, cat food.
That's cat food.
Ooh.
But again, they've been chewing at it, so I don't know if it's viable at all.
Yeah.
This is honey here, but that's the thing with putting honey in. Honey's just so heavy, it just bends and flexes.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm gonna take this one out. I give him a good one. That'll help him. And this one I'll give to the chicken.
You all ready to close this up?
Yes, sir. That one had some honey on it, so I'm not even gonna feed them because I'm a little bit worried about robbing, and I'm not gonna open them up. These guys will go on the bottom, the ones on the outside, and they'll wait till tomorrow when I open them up.
Okay.
That way they have enough time. All right, so that's what I got for you today. The cutout looks like it's doing pretty well. Once that queen hatches, luckily she's in that cage. So with her being in that cage, even if they try to reject her, they won't be able to necessarily kill her. In about 5 days, I'll go in there and check and see if she's emerged and see how accepting they are of her. It's pretty easy to tell if they're trying to kill her or trying to take her away. But I'm thinking even if she's a virgin queen and she's able to come out, then they'll be pretty happy with her. Like I mentioned, that cutout was one that had swarmed, so they hadn't quite made that queen. So that's kind of the issue that we were running into. I think it'll do pretty well, and even if not, it's a good experiment. Once that queen gets mated and starts laying, I'll let my friend know, and they'll come over and pick this up and take this back to their bee yard. But just want to make sure, like I said, I have the resources to make sure that the queen. Got a lot of people in my neighborhood that do raise bees, so there's a good drone population, so a good place to get queens mated. Yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. Thanks to everybody for joining and subscribing, and for sure liking the videos and commenting. It means a lot, and it's really cool to see all that. So if you guys ever have any questions, or even if you have things that you want to see videos on, so some kind of bee related or farm related topic, I like these farm videos too, because it's kind of what I'm getting into also. So have anything for me, throw them in the comments, and I'll definitely try to answer them the best of my ability. And just thank y'all, love y'all, see y'all next video.